in a world obsessed with beauty and youth. People often think that looking younger is purely genetic, a stroke of good fortune, a trick of lighting. They look at someone with a fresh face, a steady gaze, and say, "You're lucky." But Machiavelli would laugh at such a statement, because in the eyes of Machiavelli, nothing is purely luck, not even youth. There's always a reason, a cause, a pattern behind every appearance. The fact that you look younger than your age is no coincidence. It is not an accident of biology. It is a reflection of hidden choices, unconscious discipline, and often quiet wisdom that others lack. You see, Machiavelli believed that appearances were weapons, tools that could be sharpened and used to manipulate, to survive, and to win. And those who naturally or instinctively preserve their youth, or even enhance it, are not just blessed. They are playing a game that most people don't even know exists. Looking young, in a Machiavellian sense, is not about vanity. It is about power. Because the younger you appear, the more time people think you have. The younger you appear, the more potential they assume you hold. And the younger you appear, the more underestimated you become, which in Machiavelli's world is a tactical advantage. So let us now dive deep, not just into 7 reasons why you look younger than your age, but the philosophical truths behind them, the strategies, the psychology, and most of all, the quiet Machiavellian power hiding behind your youthful face. The first hidden reason: you've mastered emotional restraint. Most people age not from time, but from emotion. Wrinkles form not only from the sun or the weather, but from constant worry, overreactions, and the drama of emotional chaos. But you, whether you realize it or not, have kept your emotions in check. You don't fly into rage. You don't break down every time life turns cold. And that emotional regulation protects you. Your face becomes a battlefield less scarred, a fortress less cracked. You preserve your skin not just with creams, but with stoic calm. Machiavelli believed that the prince should never reveal his emotions too openly, because to show too much is to give away your power. And those who constantly wear their hearts on their sleeves also wear the toll of those emotions on their faces. That aging isn't always cellular, it's behavioral. You may not even know it, but your emotional discipline is your armor, and that armor keeps you youthful. The second hidden reason: you are comfortable with silence. Most people fill their lives with noise, constant talking, endless opinions, arguments, social pressure, chaos. But you enjoy silence. You do not feel the need to always be seen, to always be heard. And because of this, you create mental space. And mental space brings peace. Peace, in turn, reduces the wear and tear that stress imposes on your body. Your hormones remain balanced. Your cortisol, the aging hormone, stays low. Silence is not just a lack of sound. It is a strategy. Machiavelli knew that silence was a weapon. Never say what you can withhold. Never reveal what you can hide. The less they know, the more you control. In your silence, you preserve not only your dignity, but your youth. You escape the noise that burns people out before their time. The third hidden reason: you do not chase. You have probably noticed something odd. People who constantly chase attention, love, validation, they seem to age faster. Their eyes look tired. Their skin looks drained. Their energy is scattered. And that's because chasing depletes you. It's the hunger that never stops eating you from the inside. But you, perhaps unconsciously, live from a place of self-sufficiency. You attract rather than chase. You lean back rather than run forward. And this balance keeps your energy centered. Machiavelli would say, never appear desperate. The desperate man is already defeated. And desperation is the root of stress, the root of fatigue. And fatigue accelerates aging. You look younger because you don't exhaust your soul trying to be accepted. Your calm becomes your rejuvenation. The fourth hidden reason: you move strategically, not frenetically. There's a specific trait that Machiavelli admired in powerful men and women: measured motion. The frantic man, always in a rush, always in panic, always reacting, wears himself down, not just mentally, but physically. His breath is short. His muscles are tense. His face tightens. His eyes lose their depth. But the strategic man, the one who moves slowly, deliberately, thoughtfully, retains his youth. You walk with purpose, not panic. You pause before reacting. You sleep when others are overthinking. You understand the power of rest, planning, and stillness. This doesn't mean you are lazy. It means you are efficient. You move less, but each move is sharp, precise, and effective. Machiavelli's ideal was a man of calculated action, not noisy activity. And in that discipline, there is preservation, there is grace, there is youth. The fifth hidden reason: you understand the power of mystery. People who always tell their stories, show every move, and post their lives constantly, they age in a strange way, not just physically, but energetically. They seem older because they leave nothing to the imagination. They give everything away, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. But you've always known the power of mystery. You keep some things to yourself. You don't overexpose. You don't tell the world your every flaw, struggle, or thought. And in doing so, you maintain an aura. An aura is attractive. Aura is youthful. Aura keeps people guessing, and that keeps you ageless. Machiavelli understood the power of illusion. He said, "People judge more by the eye than the hand, for everyone sees but few touch." The mystery you carry protects you from the wear of transparency. You do not let everyone touch your soul. That preservation is your youth. The sixth hidden reason: you do not engage in every battle. Have you noticed how those who always argue, who fight every comment, who debate every insult burn out? Their youth disappears under layers of bitterness. But you have chosen your battles. And more importantly, you've let most of them go. You have learned that some battles are better won by silence, that not every insult deserves a reply, that not every challenge is worthy of your energy. And because of this, your peace has aged you in reverse. Machiavelli wrote, "The wise man acts not in defense of pride, but in service of power." You understand this. You do not defend your ego at every turn. And this calm gives you lightness. It gives you breath. It gives you youth. The seventh hidden reason: you've learned the art of letting go. Here lies perhaps the deepest secret. Aging at its core comes from accumulated tension, regret, guilt, emotional weight. Most people carry years of pain without even realizing it. They age because they refuse to release. But you've forgiven, or you've moved on, or you've accepted what was and what will be. You do not cling to what you've lost. You do not obsess over what could have been. You live now, and that presence becomes visible in your skin, in your eyes, in your smile. Machiavelli understood that time only serves those who act with clarity, not those who drown in memory. Men ruin themselves more by indulging in nostalgia than by planning the future. And that is your secret. You are not young because of a face cream, a skincare routine, or genetics alone. You are young because you let go of what no longer serves you. Your spirit remains light, and so your body follows. Now let us reflect on this entire philosophy. When someone says, "You look younger than your age," what they're really saying is, "I see in you a clarity I've lost. I see in you peace I've forgotten. I see in you something that resists decay, something timeless." And that is Machiavellian. Because to master appearances is to master perception. To master perception is to master power. And to master power is to win quietly while others burn. So wear your youth not just as a blessing, but as a sign that beneath your skin lies strategy, that behind your calm lies calculation, that within your silence lies strength. Let them keep wondering why you look so young. You already know the truth. And that truth is this: looking young is not a gift. It is a result of hidden mastery, a result of Machiavellian wisdom, a result of how you move, how you think, how you choose. And to you, who walks the world untouched by time, Know this. You are not merely younger. You are sharper, wiser, and more dangerous than they realize. Because your face may look young, but your mind has studied Machiavelli. And that combination is unstoppable.